fun coffee stuff. Sorry, everybody.
No. Okay. So mine says you are courageous. I like these messages. I like this.
Yeah. So
I like that. Although that seems like an awful lot of pressure to put on somebody to put a message to complete strangers on every cup. Like Dutch does it. Our daughter manages Dutch Bros, and but they do it with like love and craziness. Like they're just the wildest bunch of great kids ever.
Yeah.
And they did it great because we didn't even know they did it.
Right.
But at Starbucks, somehow half the time now I get
Yeah.
Because
I remember, what it says on your cup, it just says
I just remember when they knew me by name and knew my drinks and knew the kids and how's it going, and it was the first time in my life I've ever seen that done. Like period. Like you talk about crumble cookies being like quiet and weird.
Yeah.
This was the antithesis back in, gosh, I was at Toyota at the time. So we're talking like 20 years ago, maybe more. Yeah. Because the kids were young. But it was amazing because they'd be like, hi, are we getting the kids stuff or are we broke this week? Like that's how much they knew me, you know? So
I was never a Starbucks person. When I did stand-up, I did it in a lot of small towns. And so I would go all over the Midwest in small towns.
Yeah.
And I would a lot of times find these little independent coffee shops because if I was at the hotel, I had a coffee maker and everything. But a lot of times they would put you in a condo.
Yeah.
And there wasn't like coffee and coffee filters, and you weren't going to go and buy all that stuff
now it's in
for a couple of days.
Everything along with the pods. It's great. But
So I would just go find these little places, and back then you could smoke in them. So I would just go, I'd take a little walk and, or take a ride and just go sit in a coffee shop, have my coffee in the morning, and
get to know the locals. That's a great way to know, because I used to go to all those in travel and tourism on purpose, even with Starbucks everywhere, just because, you'd be like, fun. Tell me about where I should eat today, like for lunch. Nothing crazy, but like, oh, you've got to try. It's a hole in the wall, but you'll love it, So
So very nice. Well, thank you to
so Three Strands Cafe,
to Isaac and Three Strands.
We appreciate you getting us upper than we are normally.
Yeah, no, and bright and early. So
yeah, we were definitely. I texted you this morning and went, "Good morning. I can't get out of bed." I don't know anybody. Does anybody else do that? There's a poll question for you. Do they text people at different places in their house?
Oh, I wonder, because we do it all
the time that way. We call each other from the house, from inside the house.
Well, yeah, but what are we
going to scream?
Right, you're all the way upstairs.
Hey,
yeah.
Do you have any laundry to do? I'm doing whites.
Well, and here's the thing. So I know there's a way that we could talk to each other through the echoes.
Oh.
What I haven't figured out, though, is
by the way, if you don't have an Echo 10, buy one.
Yeah,
that's
you're
plug.
A fan. Yeah,
I'm a fan other than one thing. And if anybody tells me how to get the Echo 10 to do this, I will be elated.
Okay.
Get the advertising off the homepage.
You can't.
I don't want it. I want my pictures.
You can't. It's you'll get to your pictures, but it's also going to give you the ads for a little bit. Like it's just you can't. It's I've done all the research.
I bought it. I don't want you in my face like that. Thank you.
No.
I don't know. That's enough. Honestly, if I had known about it, I may not have purchased it.
Yeah.
Despite how I really love the way it voice travels, like although ours like literally will have a stiff neck. It just bounces all over the kitchen.
All over the place.
Yeah. Well, because
the
screen follows your voice.
It'll follow you, and then it'll follow me, and then it'll follow you. Like, so if we're on different sides of the counter, but yeah, you cannot get it off of there. So, but I share an Echo account with my folks in Florida.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how to do it, like specific Echo to Echo. So I don't want them to be hearing our whole conversation, like, or it just startles them, like. They're just sitting watching television. All of a sudden, they hear you and I going back and forth.
Could you imagine if they go, "We hear you.
Right.
Don't come for Christmas."
Right. No, but this is what It's honestly, it's what my dad was worried about when he read that there's like a drop-in feature. He's like, so can you just randomly listen to us? And I'm like, no. I'm like, we turn that off, so I can't just do that.
Okay. So, all right. So you know how you're like, what should I watch today? Especially on a Saturday, you're kind of like, I need something. I'm folding laundry in the background. Like I'm painting the garage. What do I do? So I think it's on Netflix. I'm looking it up right now. If you want to have a heart attack, this will give it to you.
Okay.
Netflix has a new thing about some kid in, I think it's New Jersey, Pennsylvania. One of the two.
Okay.
Watch, it'll be somewhere completely else because I can't get the facts straight.
Yeah.
Right. To save my soul. Anyhow, in high school, they were the first, like they were an upscale high school to get MacBook laptops.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is like the 80s. They all get their MacBook laptops. The school if the school thinks they're in any way, shape, or form doing anything, they're watching them through their cameras and they're snapping pictures. So, kid gets called into, I don't want to give too much of it away, but kid gets called into the office and he like sells weed on the side a little bit to a small amount of kids. I'm not pushing that or whatever it is. So he's considered a bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay. They've got pictures of him sleeping. They've got pictures of girls out cold because they had their MacBooks. They would all get on. This is the 80s. So this is when all this is new. Okay. Mind you, none of them signed off on any sort of waivers like you're being watched or their parents. They're in their bedrooms. They're carrying their MacBooks to the shower so they could listen to their music. And some IT guy is listening to everything they said if they're on, quote, the watch list. And they're on their honor if it's the watch list. Not like the IT guy would be some creeper who's like, oh, so goody, there's a 15-year-old I can see naked in the shower.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's so bad.
Yep. And then
so this is a show about
it's called Spy like something.
It's a documentary, right?
Yeah. Spy documentary. Oh my God. All I could think about is that this is kind of how I could see BB doing it. And I'm like, yikes. It's like Spy High. That's what it's called, I think. Spy High. Oof. Spy High School, Spy High. Here.
That's crazy.
Yep. Spy High. I'm telling you, as a mom, I'm like, Steve's coming home. This was Friday. Friday night as I'm doing all the laundry and folding it and stuff. And I'm like, okay, what do I want to watch that's like mind numbing? Like I could walk out of the room. I could put your underwear on the bed. I could come back up, without missing anything. Yeah. I couldn't leave the room. I was like,
that's crazy.
And then they turned it on the family. They said, yeah, they're sue happy. They sue people. So yeah. I'm like, no. Let's not lose the point here. Yeah. I don't care what this family does. I don't care that the kid sells weed. Go get him on some other things in a way that's like lawful in the United States of America. Yeah. But no, it kind of was. I mean, they got settled. Then, okay, so then there's a whole piece on how they did it it was racially profiled on top of it. So this kid gets 6-figure settlement. Some kid got $10,000 to go away. And how it changed their lives because they were like, okay, creepy. Like,
yeah, for real.
Yeah. And they said the whole thing started because he had a picture and he like held up what looked to be a pill. This was, now I'm giving the whole darn thing away, but he holds
we don't
up
have to watch anymore.
Yeah. Not you can count on Cheryl to be spoiler alert, shut me off. Although many people have tried to do that and it doesn't work. So he's holding like a thing. They've got a snapshot of him holding like a thing. And it looks kind of like, it almost looks like a collagen pill. Like my fish oil pills are look like this. After all is said and done in the 4th episode, there's 4 episodes. In the 4th episode, we find out he's like, wait a second. Where was that taken? Like, I never held up a pill. Like, he was like, not to be weird, but I'm not that stupid that I'm like, yeah, look, I'm about to take a whatever it is, right? Turned out he had Mike and Ike's, and there was a misfigured Mike and Ike, like it was a fat squat. You know how normally they look like round thing. He was holding up a Mike and Ike because he made the video on his friend's thing, and he was able to pull the video up from his friend's thing. So it wasn't even
a
like
bill.
The school was spying, but it was spying on his friend's page, not even his page at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spooky. I was like,
what's the name of the show?
Spy High.
Spy High. Okay.
Spy High. But now you don't have to watch it.
No,
just watch the 3-minute clip of me going on and on.
Yes. Today is Anime Day.
You like anime?
Do
you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's extremely talented.
It is. It's just not my deal.
The daughter of one of my clients did it, and she was an artist at like 8.
Oh wow.
And was doing it. So yeah, but I'm not.
Tina says, good morning, Stephen Cheryl. Hope you have a fabulous day. You too, Tina. Enjoy your day. Today is, as we mentioned, Income Tax Payday, Holy Tuesday. Jackie Robinson Day is today.
Jackie Robinson.
There's
assume that good, whatchamacallit?
Movie 42.
42.
I almost watched that on the plane the other day. It was one of the choices.
Yeah, I miss him. That's Bozeman, right? Or the
actor that played him. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Micro volunteering day. So I guess volunteering like in small ways. Like not like being like a volunteer like all the time at something, just doing it in small ways, I would imagine. I'm just taking a guess. I don't know.
I don't know if I like that term.
Okay. Well,
because you make a big impact regardless of whether or not you're doing it small or big.
I will let the powers that be know about your feelings about the day.
All right.
It doesn't really say what exactly it is. Laundry day, Gripers Day. Well, there you go. Griping about the name micro volunteering.
What?
What? You're celebrating the day.
Griping?
Yeah.
That's a gripe? I'd say crumble cookies was a gripe.
Well,
that silence was weird.
I don't like the name. I think that's a gripe. Like,
yeah,
it's not an indictment of you. It's just that's what I think is a gripe. Like, I don't really like fish. You know what I mean? Like that's like a gripe. Rich says, "Hello all. Good morning, Rich."
We haven't heard from Rich in a long time.
Yeah. All right. So Rich and Tina, we've got both of you guys here. Do you guys ever text each other in the same house? We were just talking about that a little while ago. Yeah. Glazed spiral ham day. Library workers. I don't really like hot ham. It's fine. I don't dislike
anything
it.
Glazed with meat. Like I don't like honey glazed anything. Even turkey. I just don't. It's weird. The sweeten whatever it is. I don't.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mind that. It's just I'm not a big fan of hot ham. Like it's fine. Like I would eat it and have a perfectly good dinner. That'd be fine.
Yeah,
but it's not my favorite. I wouldn't pick it out.
Yeah, because we're gonna have turkey for Easter.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Yeah, turkey and Polish sausage.
Yes, Strax had a deal.
Because I gotta have Polish sausage on Easter.
It was like $1. Yeah, I know.
Maybe
I had it while
Saturday.
you were gone. Isn't
I
that
know.
funny?
I know. That's what you said. Yeah.
And you know what though? I didn't buy I didn't buy Johnsonville. So I made it. I'm trying to remember what brand I got, where I was, and I just went, I'm gonna make a Polish sausage. It tasted like a one big fat giant hot dog.
Oh, all right.
And I was like, no. I need it like to taste like a Polish not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Ace, big fan.
Yeah, loved it. Yeah. Take a wild guess day. Maybe we should do something with the pizza quiz that would just be like outlandish.
Take a wild guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rubber Eraser Day. Titanic Remembrance Day. World Art Day.
Okay.
And National That Sucks Day. So Gripers Day and National That Sucks Day.
That sucks. Now, for whatever reason, my parents, they did not. They thought that was a swear word.
Sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like whenever we'd say it, cut it out, cut it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm saying it sucks. Like, I don't talking about.
Right. I remember when I first started walking around thinking it was totally okay to say jackass because I heard it on Dukes of Hazzard.
Well, it's in the Bible.
Right. And my mom's like, no, we're going to go with no. Well, I was 9, and they were like, yeah, that's not going to be one of your words.
Yeah.
I'm like, but they said it on Dukes of Hazzard. And she's like, that's great. I also won't let you slide across the hood of my car. So that's fine.
Well, my mom would swear like a truck driver. So we'd be like, wait, what do we? Oh,
yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't wait to become an adult.
I'm going to swear all the time. And she did.
I did.
Rich says, yes, they do text. Tina says, I don't remember doing that. So I love it. Sean says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl in Touhyville. Welcome back. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful day. You too, Sean.
Yeah.
Good morning. And last but not least, today is McDonald's Day.
Da 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 da. Although, did you see what I sent you?
Probably.
Okay.
What?
You know how we love McDonald's. So here, McDonald's Day is every day. You don't get a special day because you're on all the time.
Right.
Like you're very special to us 364 and a half days a year. That said, I see something come up in my feed. The latest Australian hack. 2 hash browns and an Oreo McFlurry in the middle of it.
Ooh, I don't think I would like that.
I was like, oh my gosh, I just threw up in my mouth.
I saw a thing
it was
yesterday.
An ice cream sandwich with 2 hash browns and Oreo McFlurry.
Well, and ice cream's already like salt, so that seems like a lot of salt.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah,
like chocolate covered pretzels, if you will. But I don't know why they had it pictured and they had someone holding it like a ice cream sandwich. And I went, oh, no, that's like a tuna fish with pickle relish and ketchup and mustard on whole wheat.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. So speaking of McDonald's, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll find out who's moving on to the Elite 8.
Yeah.
And we
Cheeseburger was creaming the original yesterday.
Quarter pounder, and then we have our matchups for today as well. So McMadness continues. Stick around.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Save big money on your next project. Now at Menards. Menards is the leading supplier of quality roof and floor trusses. Choose from our large selection of residential and post-frame trusses or design custom trusses specifically for your project. Get started on your building project today in store or on Menards.com. Plus, view our weekly flyer for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, millions of men experience ED, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. At HIMSS, our own board-certified urologist, Dr. Peter Stahl, knows this better than anyone, and he knows that HIMSS can help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, Senior Vice President of Men's Sexual Health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS.
Through HIMSS.com, you can access a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs. Options at up to 95% less than the brand names when you get started at hims.com/joy. To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% less than brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Do you know what day it is?
It's Tuesday morning now.
Give it to me straight. Are you really a radio DJ?
I don't really know. Got any advice?
Good radio is preparation. The other part is just making sure that you don't burp into the microphone.
When you fake it till you make it.
Any other advice? You give the people what they want.
And just have fun with it. Follow your instincts.
Hey, and let the show begin. Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Also, don't forget they have a great service department along with a great website. Check it out, edwhiteautosales.com, to find out about all the different stuff that they have going on. You can even apply for financing right there on the website. Also want to mention our friends over at George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Find out more at georgeaid.org or go and like George Aid on Facebook. So it's funny, we were talking about the idea that you and I text each other in the house, and it's a fairly big house, I think, you know. Tina says, I guess her and her husband do it usually when he's in bed and wants something and doesn't feel like getting out of bed. See, ours is, it could be anything from something funny we saw on the internet
or something we remembered, like
or hey, don't forget this for tomorrow's show, or did we do this? Or, I mean, just anything. Yeah. And sometimes it's longer than a text, so we'll call and chit chat. And it's funny because this may surprise those of you listening. Sometimes Cheryl gets excited about things and is a little loud. Sometimes I have noticed, like last night I noticed it when we were talking, and it must just be sometimes the way the acoustics are, that I can, out of one ear, I can hear you talking like from upstairs, and I can hear you through the phone. Like I could just barely, like,
oh, that's good to know, because
almost
I didn't know
as
you
if
could
you're
hear
like
me.
I usually can't, but sometimes when we're talking on the phone, I'll catch it. And I'll be like, if I didn't have the phone, I couldn't make out the words, but I could hear like the noise of you coming. And I'm like, I wonder if that echoes. Like I've thought about that. So Christine says, good morning. Have a fun day. You too, Christine. Thanks for hanging out with us. So I mentioned before the break, today is McDonald's Day. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So takes place in the anniversary of the day in 1955 when Ray Kroc opened the McDonald's in Des Plaines. The one
We knew that one.
we think of as McDonald's 1. It was we drove by it all the time. It was always considered McDonald's 1. It even stayed in the same place, and it was like they had widened the street, so it stayed in the middle, like it was a 2-lane road, and it was in the middle of the 2-lane road. It wasn't on one side or the other, so you could turn in from either side. It stayed in the middle in Des Plaines, and it had the round arch, not the golden M. You know. So they say this was the first McDonald's of his franchise, but the 9th McDonald's overall, which I didn't know that. I thought that was the first one that he did.
I knew that because he approached that McDonald's like that was one of the. Do you know what I mean?
But I thought that was the second.
Movie.
But I thought that was the second one.
Oh,
like I
you
thought,
did?
I thought the first
Okay.
one was the one that the brothers had. Richard and Maurice McDonald opened a barbecue restaurant in 1940 in San Bernardino, California. In 1948, they changed up their restaurant and introduced the speedy service system. Instead of having waiters bring food to tables, their restaurant had self-service counters. They used an assembly line format in the kitchen. If you haven't seen the movie The Founder, it really explains all of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I love a good movie where good and bad are in all human beings. It's what I loved, or one of the reasons I loved Schindler's List so much, because he was like a greedy bastard and literally saved millions of people. If we're talking generations of people that came from the people that he saved. I mean, by the end, when he's stumbling over this ring that they made for him, and he's like, I didn't save enough. And the anguish of that from the original icy, selfish bad guy in the beginning, like you just saw that evolution. And I love that because we all have a bad side and we all have a selfish side and we all possess that, and it rears its ugly head.
Sure.
To what extent? Okay. But yeah. So I just love where I always thought, oh, happiness at McDonald's. So let's find out how they make the fries because they're the best, you know? And then you just see these two guys that like created like such a great way of doing things. And then to watch it get out of control for them, like their own thing get out of control because someone else had a different vision of the same thing. Does that,
Sure.
you know, it reminds me, you know who it reminds me of too? Apple, the Apple Learning, the center, the guy who in his, Adam, that's it. Like has a conversation about how important daycares are in the area and for the youth in the area. And then creates it with a bunch of people. And now he's moved on, but it's solid.
Appleseed.
Appleseed. So I love those things because I feel like I don't know if I'm the creator, but it reminds me of the different roles that everybody plays. Like the executor is not the genius that comes up with it at the kitchen table, but the genius at the kitchen table couldn't execute it without the executor. Like each person has a role.
Yeah.
And I just love that.
Yeah.
So that Ray Kroc movie just reminded me if someone wasn't like a slick salesy guy with vision, McDonald's would still have like 2 locations.
Right.
You know?
Right. It wouldn't be the same thing.
No one would have known, you know,
Right.
I don't know where it would have gone, you know.
Right. And there certainly would be no McMadness.
What?
McMadness from yesterday. Okay, moving on to the Elite 8 ATE. With 80% of the vote, quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
Knocks out that classic original hamburger from the McDonald brothers. From the Speedy system.
Yeah.
Knocks it out.
But in all fairness, it's from that. It stems from that. It's almost like saying, do you like cheese on your burger? Like that's like, but I mean, when I think of the yumminess of everything, the pickle, that's what got me in the movie even
Yeah.
Where they go, we dice them, so it's not. But then, it's 4 perfect.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, for me, like one of the things that gets me. There's a lot of things in the movie that gets me. And I look at it even differently now than when I first saw it. But when he's at the window, he orders, stands there for a second. They hand him a bag with his drink, with his food and his drink, and he goes, "No, I just ordered.
I love that.
Got to be somebody else."
Yep.
No, sir, that's yours. Like, no, I just ordered. Yeah, and here it is.
Yeah.
It's,
Yep.
Where do I eat it? Wherever you want, on a bench, in your car,
Right.
at the park,
on
wherever
the
you
roof,
want,
wherever
you want. Yeah.
Well, and that when he was done, right, all in the garbage.
Yep, just crazy. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. McMadness number 2 from yesterday. Matchup number 2: McMuffins versus biscuits for breakfast.
Do not tell me this is going to upset me.
No.
Okay.
But it was close. 64% McMuffins. Move on.
Okay.
So now to
I'm
today's
scared.
matchups.
Is it fish fillet?
Yes. Today is fish fillet.
Versus what?
McMadness matchup number 2 today is big breakfast with hotcakes versus filet of fish, or big breakfast for that matter, but I just put with hotcakes. It's all the same. So versus filet of fish. Like, you're feeling pretty confident about that. You're like, oh, no problem. No, we got this one. I don't know. It's big breakfast. It's big breakfast.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't like fish, like you. For you and I are on different sides of this.
Yep. And the matchup number 1 today.
It better not lose by 1 vote. I'll make your life a living hell. You will not be welcome in the house anymore.
And then matchup number 1 for today: McNuggets versus McDonald's Coke.
Oh no.
So that's going to be a tough one.
Now what do we do? I don't know what I do now.
I know. Tiffany and Madison say good morning. Good morning to both of you. Hope you have a great day. Let's get you the bus stop forecast. 43 degrees right now. Feels like 35. A little windy out there.
It is. It's a little cold because I dressed like it was going to be 60 like yesterday. Not so fast.
Yeah. It'd be about 50 when you come home from school. So,
and I only go 2 days out. So spoiler alert, since I wrecked Spy High for everybody on Netflix this morning, 78 for Friday.
Can't wait. It's going to be great.
Almost 80, baby.
Yep.
So we just have to wait one more day.
Make me feel like I did last week.
Whatever.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll see what's happening, and we'll dive into some of the funny stories that we've got for the day. So stick around for all the fun.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of isolated showers before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 51. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 32. Wednesday, sunny and calm with a high near 58. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 38. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 56. Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house. From foundation to roofing, gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Good morning, how are you?
All right, it's going to be a great day. Going to be a great day.
How are you so happy?
I'm optimistic.
I'm optimistic. We talked about this on Tuesday.
Hey, it's only Tuesday.
Tuesday's another one of my trigger words.
Yeah, I know.
But, every day above ground is a good day.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, let's get it started then.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out, having fun. It's Tuesday. Have you done your taxes yet? Hopefully you at least started them. Yeah. Powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. They want to let you guys know that their office will be closed this Friday in observance of Good Friday. And they'll reopen regular hours on Monday. But you can always pay your account through their Smart Hub, if you want to pay for your stuff. Also, want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott.
Oh, I'll be there tonight.
Yeah. You got a
For
special
my
hat thing.
Yep.
That was like the Batman. So is that like the Hat Man? Like the Hat Man theme song?
Yeah.
You were just doing the Hat Girl. Yeah. So tonight you're doing this special hat thing where you guys burn like designs
into the
hat. They're doing a workshop.
Yeah.
there.
Custom make your own hat.
Now, while you're there, are you going to look for an egg?
I don't want to give this. Well, I am going to give it away. VIPs get the best of 2 eggs.
Oh.
So if you didn't join the VIP, you better
join the VIP club. Another season VIP club on Facebook.
Yep. So you open up the egg, and if it's, let's say, 30 and 15, you get 30. You get to choose the 30. Like you get 2 pulls.
Wow.
0 to 50 or 10 to 50% off.
All right.
Like that's legit.
Yeah. So
I will be shopping today. Yes.
So for those that don't know what we're talking about, they have eggs there.
Yes.
Like
it's
hidden.
The Easter egg madness.
Extra special savings, says Carla from another season. Hop into another season this week. Take part in their Easter egg sale. Savings of 10 to 50% off takes place all week long, Monday through Saturday this week at Another Season in DeMont. Find out more on Another Season's Facebook page. Follow them on Instagram as well. 3 Strands Cafe says, thanks for the shout out. We hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday. Thank you to Isaac and all the good folks over there at 3 Strands Cafe. That's very nice. Cheryl posted a picture of her enjoying hers. I've got mine here. I'm going back and forth between the
hot and cold. Because you're not a cold coffee person.
Coffee. No, it's but that's good. It's like a chocolatey drink because it's the Cadbury egg thing. Yeah. So good stuff there. I'm enjoying that. So a lot of fun, and that was very nice of him to stop by this morning and drop that off. All right, let's see what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me 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 what's happening. Today, of course, is tax day. April 15th is easy to remember since it's also the same day the White Sox are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Come on, now that's not nice. Who put that? That's not nice to say. The season just started. A woman went viral for dyeing eggs in her toilet. She put the dye in there, was dyeing them in the toilet.
Why? I mean, I don't get. Why would you do that?
Just to go viral, I guess. Just to 5 minutes of fame. I don't know. Still, though, the most disgusting thing she put in the kids' Easter basket: Peeps. RFK Jr. says society should not have to pay to help people who make unhealthy choices. Not sure yet if that applies to people that eat roadkill and have brainworm. We haven't checked on that yet. So that's, yeah. Kanye says he once made out with Madonna. In Madonna's defense, it was 10 years ago and 16 faces ago. And lastly, Britney Spears broke up with her boyfriend. She was encouraged to do it, though, by friends, family, and the voices in her head. It's all the voices. Having fun here on a
I can't get that out of my head.
Tuesday.
I can't get Madonna making out with Kanye.
With Kanye? Yeah, but she went through that like weird phase. Like she was dating all kinds of different celebrities. And remember her and Dennis Rodman dated? And yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff she did in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, like, yeah, making out when you call, like, in our generation, making out was like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just like
anymore?
you didn't. I don't know.
I mean, I know it's a thing on all the shows that you watch.
Not like, you know what I mean? Like there, I think the making out like newness is not that there's yeah.
No. Please continue. But how old it is with me.
No, I didn't mean that, but it's old with me too, right?
Steve,
it's
you're
not
like an old shoe that's got holes and it's falling apart, and I'd like to throw away.
But it's your favorite. It's your favorite. You're not tossing out your faves, even though they're smelly and stuff like that, and they're comfy.
They're fat and they sit around the house all day and drink beer and they're just. That's fun. So, by the way, speaking of Madonna, I will say, I I must have watched something on YouTube that now it's kind of looped me into these like live videos of like concert videos.
Okay.
I saw a video and I just watched maybe 5 minutes of it. Oh, I'm probably not even because it wasn't even a whole song, maybe a minute and a half or so. Of her singing at Live Aid, which I believe was like 1985. So really,
long
her prime. Like she was really like kicking in the. I think she was singing In the Groove. So I don't even know if that was the first album, second album. I don't know. But I thought to myself, ooh, I've only heard Madonna on the radio. I've never owned a CD or anything. I wonder how she is live. Killer. She was fantastic. I was blown away. I mean, and she wasn't doing a lot of dancing and stuff like that. And that's because I think that's really hard to do, to sing and keep your breath and everything. She was jumping around and stuff. She was young, obviously, but she was really, really a good singer. I mean, I don't know if she still is, but she was young, probably in her 20s then. She was knocking it out. As much as I make fun of Madonna, she was really knocking it out. So yeah,
that was really cool. Listen, I wish we as women could love ourselves and not go, once we have money, to the surgeon.
Yeah.
Although I'm telling you, at my age, if I had the money, I would definitely do a tummy tuck and I would, yeah, I feel like I would. And I'm not so sure if I wouldn't. Like, to me, I don't want to touch my face, but man, I would love to get rid of double chin Lynn over here.
Yeah.
Like this thing. But every time I'm seeing people like do it, they look freakish.
Weird. Yeah.
Like, I'm watching oh my God, another on Max. Oh my gosh. The one about Natalia Speaks, the kid that wasn't a kid that the people adopted, and actually she was 22 and like, okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
I know the show.
I forget what it's called,
but I don't know.
But it's with the chick from Ellen from Grey's Anatomy, Pompeo, I think.
Yeah, Pompeo.
She did something to her face, and I'm like,
really?
doll, you're adorable. What are we doing? What are we doing? And Madonna like messed her face up.
My goodness, yeah. She
didn't.
She Kenny Rogers it. Like it was.
Yeah, it was almost like, whoa.
Yeah, she looks weird. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
can we just leave the face alone?
I'll tell her next time we're hanging out. I'll mention it to her.
I mean, she's cute.
No, I know.
And she was always cute, so she gets a little older.
We all do. It happens. Sometimes we're thought of as an old shoe that just lays around and doesn't do anything. It has holes in it. And it's falling apart. And we threw the laces away. Melissa says good morning. And Larry says good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day. You too as well. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. Find the Big Deal with Stragan Van Til and more. Stick around.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Stragan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Stragan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our Till-To-Go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office issued a press release yesterday morning about the one-car crash that took place Saturday around 8 p.m. southwest of Rensselaer. Law enforcement stated that 36-year-old Joshua Conrad of the city was westbound in an SUV on County Road 700 South, also known as Mount Cavalry Road, when for an unknown reason the vehicle left the north side of the roadway and struck a driveway embankment. Authorities stated Conrad received severe injuries, and as we told you yesterday, the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department needed to extricate the injured man from the vehicle, and a medical helicopter was called into the scene to transport him to a hospital. Pulaski County resident Ralph Kottner has been charged preliminarily with intimidation with a deadly weapon following a reported incident last Friday that involved a dispute over the tire tracks found 3 to 5 feet into an unplanted field. The Sheriff's Department in Pulaski County said the accused allegedly confronted and allegedly threatened individuals with bodily harm who were not initially part of operating the vehicle that had entered the field in rural Winnemac. The Sheriff's Department and town police conducted an investigation, and they were able to obtain a search warrant for a firearm reportedly used in the confrontation. It is now being held in evidence. Ralph Kottner turned himself in last Friday. An initial court hearing was scheduled for yesterday, with a pretrial conference to take place on May 12th. 3 people from the Chicago area were charged with a number of drug-related felonies last Saturday after Knox police were told about a vehicle heading to Stark County for the purpose of making a drug delivery. The vehicle was pulled over on US 30, and a K-9 unit indicated a hit on the car. Authorities said the 3 people arrested were 42-year-old Ryan Smith, 43-year-old Earl Beam, and Susan Reisner, age 29. Allegedly found inside the vehicle was 2 ounces of suspected methamphetamine, more than 4 grams of suspected fentanyl, along with drug paraphernalia. The specific charges against each person was dealing meth and possession of the drug, and dealing a narcotic drug and possession of that drug. Bond for each was set at $20,000 cash. Arbor Day is later this month. A recent survey finds Americans definitely love trees. Here is CBS News correspondent Jesse Mitchell.
The Arbor Day Foundation's new canopy report makes it clear Americans love their trees. Around 90% say trees and green spaces improve quality of life, and 73% wish their neighborhood had more trees. In fact, 63% even said they would support a tree tax or a fine for cutting down healthy trees on private property.
Arbor Day is Friday, April 25th. A member of Rensselaer's Urban Forestry Council, Dr. Harley Houghton, will have more information on what's planned locally on that day. Stay safe and stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
78-year-old Lewis Bush of Wheatfield passed away on April 9th. Friends may call at Integrity Funeral Service of Wheatfield today from 10 a.m. until noon. A celebration of life for Lewis Bush will promptly follow today at noon with military honors. Visit integrityfuneral.care to leave a memory or online condolence. 74-year-old Thomas Joe Roth of Star City passed away on April the 11th. A Lions Memorial Service will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac, followed by a scriptural wake service. Visitation will be from 3 until 8 p.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary. Funeral Mass for Tom Roth will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Pulaski, with Reverend Dennis Faker officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Star City Lions Club. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMott passed away on April the 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place on Thursday, April 17th, from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at the Hebron Christian Church at noon Central Time on Thursday. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Homes. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April the 18th, from 2 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at the Funeral Chapel. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of isolated showers before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 51. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 32. Wednesday, sunny and calm with a high near 58. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 38. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 56. Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville Media, WLQI, WIBN, and WRIN Radio gives you a variety of opportunities to win prizes on air and online throughout the year. These are general guidelines for any contest. All contests are void where prohibited by law. Prizes are not transferable and cannot be exchanged for cash. Winners are responsible for all taxes associated with prizes. WLQI, WIBN, and WRIN Radio may require winners to pick up their prizes at the station within 2 weeks of the winning date. We may publicize or broadcast the winner's name or voices. Winners are ineligible to win any other contest for 30 days following their winning date if the prize won is valued under $600, or 1 year if the prize won is valued over $600. Employees of Touhyville Media, their families, participating sponsors, and agents are ineligible. All decisions by Touhyville Media Management are final.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. Brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Taking a look back at yesterday's slate of area high school baseball, both Rensselaer Central and North Newnan facing each other in the Gary South Shore Railcats High School Challenge at U.S. Steel Yard. The end result had Rensselaer Central winning 9-3. Kankakee Valley takes a 10-0 home loss to Andrean. West Central defeated 4-1 at Frontier. Bennett Central loses 23-0 on the road to Clinton Prairie. As far as area high school softball games yesterday, a loss at home for Rensselaer Central 18-7 to Winnemac. Kankakee Valley falls 11-1 at Munster. It was 12-8 host South Newnan tops Bennett Central. Rebels with 4 runs batted in by Faye Springsteen. She had 3 hits, one of which a triple. Cora Grover a pair of doubles, and RBI and 3 runs scored on the mound. A complete game W for Briley Eisminger. 7 innings, 14 Ks, just 1 walk. Tri-County also a winner, 15-3 at Covington. Cavalier pitchers Manny Nevitt and Reese Johnson combining to strike out 12, only walking 2. Nevitt 9 punch-outs over 3 2/3 innings. Johnson a huge day at the plate, 6 RBIs, all 3 of her hits, extra bases with a home run and 2 doubles. Today's slate of local high school baseball features Kankakee Valley paying a visit to Andrean. North Newton's at home against Frontier. At Lafayette South, Noonan and West Central. North White heads off to Faith Christian. Benton Central on the road meets Lafayette Central Catholic. High school softball on today's agenda locally has Rensselaer Central hosting West Central. North Noonan treks over to Boone Grove. North White makes a trip to North Judson. DeMont Christian hosts Frontier. Also at home, it's Benton Central going up against West Lafayette. Major League Baseball last night, a long night for the Cubs bullpen in San Diego. 4 relievers combining to allow 8 runs as the Padres remain perfect at home, downing the Cubs 10-4 in the first of 3. Padres now 11-0 at Petco Park. It's the middle game later tonight. Meanwhile, the White Sox, who were off yesterday, open up 3 at home tonight with the Athletics. Yesterday in New York, the WNBA draft, the Sky with back-to-back picks in the first round, taking at 10 from Slovenia forward Aisha Sivka. Then at 11, TCU guard Haley Van Lith. The Fever did not have a first-round selection. At 3, the Washington Mystics grabbing Notre Dame guard Sonia Citron, going number 1 overall to the Dallas Wings. Guards Paige Beckers from national champion UConn. To the NHL, Blackhawks a 4-3 shootout victory in Montreal, denying the Canadiens a chance at clinching a playoff spot. Frank Nazar, who had a second period power play goal, came through with the game winner in the shootout. It's the end of the 2024-25 Blackhawks regular season on Tuesday. They'll close out the year at the Ottawa Senators. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4105. Looking for the price today on Nabisco family-sized cookies and crackers on sale at Strachan Van Til. Now, the sale flyer ends today, so if you want to grab that deal, you got to get over there today. Nabisco family-sized cookies and crackers on sale this week at Strachan Van Til, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville.
The IRS is ramping up collection. And if you owe back taxes or have years of unfiled tax returns, listen carefully. Before it's too late, check your eligibility for the Fresh Start program still offered by the IRS to reduce or even eliminate your tax problems. Call our special hotline number now and find out in minutes if you qualify for these life-changing debt reduction programs. Business or personal. If you're in a payment plan with no end in sight, have unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage or bank levy, or finally just want to know your options, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief and stop collections immediately. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau with a 5-star rating from Yelp. This veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. Call their hotline number now, 800-680-8456. That's 800-680-8456. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-680-8456 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Congratulations to Carla and Rensselaer. She knew that the Nabisco family-sized cookies and crackers are on sale this week, 2 for $5 when you buy 2 and use your digital rewards account at Strachan Van Til. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StrachanVanTil.com. You get the in-store sale prices, online coupons, reward points, and you can order it for pickup or delivery. They do the shopping for you. You stop by and pick it up, or you can have it delivered right to your home or business. Visit StrachanVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the $50 gift certificate winner tomorrow. No, Friday. I jumped ahead in the week. Friday, right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-To-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door. Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Let's get started, shall we?
You know what today is?
Okay, let me think. What's today? Tuesday?
Tuesdays are better. Good morning.
You're up early.
Morning.
You're early bird. Right, early bird. That's an expression.
I've learned a lot of expressions. Don't count your chickens, a bird in the hand. You people learn a lot of lessons from birds.
You should see us flip them while they're in traffic.
Who's ready for the show? I was born ready.
Let's go.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, April 15th, tax day. Hope you got your taxes all set and ready to go. Got to get them out. I don't know that it's as big of a thing now, like with all the online and stuff. Do you remember as a kid? It was a big thing on the 10 o'clock news. Like you would see like the lines of cars at the post office. They'd be collecting envelopes like they were taking orders at Portillo's. I mean, it was crazy.
Right. And people were there and it had to be postmarked by midnight. So everybody's scrambling. And I'm like, why would you scramble?
Yep. Totally different thing now. Portion of the show is brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet in Kentland. Customer satisfaction is number 1. So formerly Alsop Chevy, formerly Emerson Sonograph. Same great folks. Good people there. Always have been. Just a new owner, a new name. So check them out at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Also want to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. We mentioned this yesterday, and it looks like folks are really excited about this thing. This is going to be way cool. Spooktacular Camp, October 17th through the 19th. Find out more on the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page. Enjoy a fun-filled weekend of camping, games, activities, trick-or-treating, movie, hayride. Now, you have to camp to participate in the activity.
Right. You can't just come and then go sleep in your bed.
Yeah. So, because of that, we're going to need some folks to give Cheryl and I a camper. Because I don't think we're 10 people. I just don't think. So,
I mean, I see. I do want to glamp. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to lie. Did you see the glamping stuff?
Yeah, but that's like just going to a hotel then. Like,
yeah,
you might as well just do a hotel.
Yeah. Well, you say that like there's something wrong with it.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not a sleep on the ground guy anymore either. I think the last time I did it, I was in my 30s. A friend of mine, Paul Frisbee, who I did stand-up comedy with, we had 2 days in between shows where there was no hotel provided for us because we had to go from Minnesota to Wisconsin. So
you guys did that?
We went out and camped for a couple days. And he had like.
Did you do it in sleeping bags?
Yeah, in tents and had blow up mattress and stuff. But he had all these like
Those are pillows?
No, we had separate tents. That's what I was gonna say. We had like he had this whole thing like where his tent had like a door with an awning and poles, and like we grilled and hung out, and yeah, it was cool, but like 2 days of it was plenty. And I was like, now I want my hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was enough for me. I was all done then. So Mel says, good morning. I missed you guys. Please let me know how your dad is doing. He's doing better. Update on him. Got his staples taken out yesterday. So it looks like things are moving in a good direction. All things were good blood pressure wise and oxygen wise.
Yeah, that was the big deal, was that you kept having problems with his blood pressure going up and down.
Yeah.
And that's what caused this whole thing.
Right. That's what started the thing. Yeah. Yep.
We're like, no.
Although, truth be told, it all happened because of my sister. It's her fault. So I'm just saying, I've gone there for vacation a lot, never broke his back once. So
oh my gosh. This sibling rivalry thing has got to stop.
No, but yeah, it looks like he'll be able to come home soon. So all good stuff there on that front. So thank you, Mel. All right. So yesterday we talked about that the ladies were going up into space, the men allowing the ladies to go up this time.
What
happened? What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah. Someone one of my feminist sites had some guy that was like, the women need to toe the line and and be silenced. And I'm like, you can't be serious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was who went up there? Katy Perry, Gayle King, and Jeff Bezos' fiance Lauren Sanchez. I thought there was 4 women. Was it only 3?
No, there were 6.
Oh, there were 6.
There were 6 women.
So we only care about the 3 because they're famous. Is that what we're saying?
Well, Jeff Bezos' fiance.
Yeah.
Gayle King, Katy Perry, the first Latin woman to do it. 6 ladies up in space.
I mean, look at it. I'm looking at the story. They're only mentioning these 3 famous women. Like that's.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, you got to be famous.
No. And I knew them, but sorry.
A filmmaker, a former NASA scientist, and a research scientist who they don't give their names for in this story.
Film producer Carrie Ann Flynn.
Thank you.
Aisha Bao, a former NASA engineer.
Thank you.
And Amanda, I don't know if it's Nguyen, a scientist who studied planets and other stars who now advocates for survivors of sexual violence.
All right. See, thank you. Yeah, they deserve to get mentioned just as much. So, okay. So the flight was about 10 minutes long. They flew to an altitude of 62 miles, just above what's called the Kármán line, the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. And Katie and Gayle King each kissed the ground upon landing.
1, 2, 3, taking up space! Oh, the moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing. Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my That's our pink moon.
That's amazing.
I don't know how to tell you guys this. I don't want to say that you wasted your money and stuff, but we can see the moon from down here. See the moon from down here. We can still see it. Katy
Perry. You know what did dawn on me yesterday? I know you're reading this, but they showed her daughter looking at her at the launch. All I could think about was when we watched The Teachers years ago, in the whole thing blew
Challenger.
up.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, I don't know if I could bring my kids to watch this. What? I don't know.
Yeah,
that was such a devastating moment for me because our whole school was in the gymnasium, and I thought, we all couldn't as kids grasp what we had just seen. It was one of the worst moments
No, it
that
hit,
just
it
was
hit
like
me in a way like that too. Like that got me to do like research about space and the Challenger and the shuttle and all that stuff. I did a science project on how the shuttle would take satellites to space when I was in seventh grade. Yeah, it was it was big. But that said, I think I would, because you're not thinking about that in that moment. You're thinking about this great thing that you're doing and you want them to see it. You know, that's, I mean, you know, God forbid, but I mean, that could be anything, you know what I mean? So
I get it. But that, to me, the minute I saw her adorable daughter's face looking up, I thought, oh, dear God, please may they get back safe.
Don't let anything
like,
happen.
don't let anything happen.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Katy Perry took a daisy to space yesterday. One of the reasons is that her daughter's name is Daisy. So look at that.
It was adorable.
Daisies are common flowers, but they grow through any condition. They grow through cracks, they grow through walls. They are resilient, a reminder of our beautiful earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us, even in a simple daisy. I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship, because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. It's not about me. It's not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there. It's about us. It's about making space for future women and taking up space and belonging. And it's about this wonderful world that we see right out there and appreciating it. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. You know, I mean, it's a once in a lifetime experience that you got to go do that.
Yeah.
So
I'm just glad they came home okay.
Well, it came home okay. It was less than a drive to McDonald's. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You think you thought it was sad? You should have saw the look on Stedman's face when he realized that she was back in the same night. Gail King, right back in their house. She's like,
I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. Right.
She went to space. Yeah. She's back in the guest room already. To which Oprah said, "No, you're in the guest room. What are you talking about?"
Oh,
oh all right. So yes, it's all well and good that these women went to space. I think that's fantastic. Technology is amazing. They flew up in a phallic rocket. It's all wonderful. Okay.
In a phallic rocket.
It's all great. Okay. But I have a story here of real technology.
Okay.
A company in the UK is now pitching the Cool Can. Self-chilling beer cans have arrived. Doesn't sound like the fanfare I was expecting. No.
Who cares?
That is amazing. I don't have to put it in the fridge. I just buy it from the store.
Ice, baby.
It's cold right there. I mean, think about it. Okay. So this is new to me here. That I don't know if it's all of Indiana or if it's locally. I don't know what the rule is. I'd have to look up the law. That when you go to the grocery store, none of the beer is cold. If you want cold beer, you got to go to Red Baron. You got to go to the liquor store.
What kind of rule is that?
I don't know. I don't understand it.
I don't get it unless it's just to make the market conducive to have stores like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I don't know what the deal is, but so if it had self-chilling beer cans, I don't even need to worry about it. I just go grab it from the store. It's already cold. A startup in the UK called Delta H Innovations has been working on something called a Cool Can. It looks like an ordinary can until you check the bottom. There's a button that activates the beer cooling technology. They also have it for soda or any other liquid. There's an inner wall, like an insulated mug. Pushing the power button blends water with a mix of salts that causes a cooling reaction inside there. The first thing that I actually think about when I hear that is I saw this yesterday on Facebook, and it said the ultimate field trip can. Did you take field trips at your school? I don't know.
Jews don't take field trips now. I mean, come on. Yes, I did.
Jews don't like Lincoln Park Zoo.
No, we love all that. And here's the thing. I miss that for my kids. I don't know what happened, but when our kids got into school, they'd be like, "Nah, that's too expensive." Like we would.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought the kids just got bored with it.
No. We did so many good ones when we were kids, but I think the liability is too great.
We used to go to museum.
Museum of Science and Industry.
So that was like a regular
to-
thing. Was we would do Museum of Science and Industry, and then we could take it to Lincoln Park Zoo because it was free for lunch. And then we would walk around the zoo.
I mean, we went to the Brookfield Zoo.
See, we didn't do Brookfield Zoo because that cost money. Yeah.
But I mean, it was all like, they'd charge your parents and they'd send home the things and it'd be $20. And then other parents would pay for the kids anonymously so that everybody went.
Yep. So the reason that I bring it up is it was a picture of a can of pop covered in aluminum foil.
Yes.
They didn't care if we had warm pop every other day at lunch, but if we went on a field trip, it had to be cold because it was wrapped in aluminum.
Yes.
Only on field trip day.
Yes.
And that's what that reminds me of. You wouldn't need the aluminum foil because you could just hit the bottom and
yes.
Tiffany, before I even said it, she said, I took my can wrapped in tin foil. I'm an 80s baby. She knew exactly where I was going.
Yes.
I love that. That's hilarious. So yeah, you wouldn't even need that anymore. The kid just hits the button on the bottom of the can, and now it's a cold can. So, by the way, I was joking around earlier with you about that referring to me as like an old shoe.
Yeah.
That you don't want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Our friend Gary just sent this.
Oh my gosh.
He said, these are my old shoes that I just can't get rid of.
Right?
He goes, it's got duct tape on them.
You are a little bit more attractive than those shoes.
Well, thank you. And I don't know why you had to use the word a little bit.
Just kidding.
Just a little bit. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got I got kind of a string of some silly stories that we didn't get to yesterday, including chewing gum that will actually help with your health. So,
all right.
So stick around for that.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of isolated showers before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 51. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 32. Wednesday, sunny and calm with a high near 58. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 38. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 56. Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Go beyond the racetrack with the Kawasaki Ninja 1100SX ABS, a versatile sport tourer for the sport bike enthusiast. Experience a high-performance 1099cc inline 4-cylinder engine, advanced next-level technology, and superb comfort for spirited runs or all-day riding. The Ninja 1100SX ABS sets the standard for sport touring performance.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Rensselaer Care Center was recently included on Newsweek's 2023 list of America's best nursing homes. Rensselaer Care Center focuses on inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation and 24-hour skilled nursing care. Their nursing home provides an in-house team of therapists and nurses to work with each patient and resident to develop a personalized care plan to meet their individual needs and goals. They also have a secured Alzheimer's and dementia unit offering specialized care in a safe, comfortable environment. Rensselaer Care Center, 1309 East Gray Street. Visit online at lcca.com and like Rensselaer Care Center on Facebook.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Today will be different. Today will be better.
Better than what?
Better than what?
What better? Better than what?
Tuesday!
Tuesday's still better than Monday. Tuesdays are better.
Well, it's not better.
How is it not better?
I have to go to work.
Oh, you say potato, I say potato. That doesn't even make sense.
Maybe not to you.
Look at the time.
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portion of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Get yourself a supercut. Why settle for a regular cut when you can get a supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell? They have tanning available as well in both those places. Check it out. Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. And when you're in the Rensselaer location, say, hey, Alexa, play WLQI 977.
Mm-hmm. See what happens.
See if it does it out there.
Out there.
I forgot that we have that set up again. I got to watch myself.
I know every single time I say ALEXA, it like the whole house goes crazy.
I know. But
it
was funny though when I came home the other night. You know, I got home at 12:30 at night. The whole house is dark, and I walk in and I'm like, I don't want to shout like, and I didn't know where Ace was. I didn't know I was like I didn't want to shout like to turn, but then I was like,
should have left.
But there's no like switch to like I'm not gonna hit a switch. I'm like, so I had to think about it for a second. I just pulled out my phone, and I mean, it took me a second.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks without it, and I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
So also want to mention our friends over at the Good Table in Kentland. So every day, the Good Table's got different specials going on. So check out their Facebook page. Go and like them on Facebook. Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. And when I say family restaurant, it means they've got all kinds of stuff going all the time.
I mean, between their specials and their pizza and their
I mean, when the family wants to go out to eat and you don't know what to get,
or you have picky eaters, meaning someone wants Oriental, someone wants breakfast, someone
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got everything. They've got it all covered, from fish to Italian to just meat potatoes. Yesterday's special, homemade jumbo pork tenderloin and French fries. So many different specials. Check them out on their Facebook page, Good Table Family Restaurant. All right. We should update on our McMadness, see how things are rolling along on the voting.
Oh, I got to vote. Hold on.
We've got the McMadness happening today. We put a pin in it for a little while I had to run to Florida and take care of some family life stuff. Today, matchup number 1, McNuggets versus McDonald's Coke. Right now, McNuggets 54% of the vote versus McDonald's Coke 46% of the vote.
I know.
I haven't voted on that one yet.
I don't know what I should do. Because the Coke is the best.
It is. But
nugs?
But if
you
someone
can't
said
not have nugs.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to eliminate something from the menu, I would say I'm not getting rid of the McNuggets. Like,
Right, but would you say I'm okay with getting rid of the Coke? It's the greatest Coke in America.
I'm not okay with it, but if I had to choose.
Yeah, this is an icky one. I'm not gonna lie. This is
so McNuggets right now, 54% of the vote to 46% of the vote. And I haven't voted yet on that one. Big breakfast with hotcakes versus filet of fish.
Easy. And if you want to live in our house with me together, you better not. Don't even think about it. I'm going to swing your vote.
69% of the vote going to big breakfast right now, to 31% going to filet of fish.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I got to vote. Hold on.
Just saying.
I got to vote
yep.
right this minute. Hold on.
It's it looks like it's starting to go that way.
No.
Just saying.
No.
Putting that out there, kids.
Where are my filet of fish people? I don't know what I would do without filet of fish. It is the awesomest.
Yeah, that's so wild to me.
Oh, yes.
When I was in Florida, we went to Portillo's. And it turned out my mom is similar to you in that she doesn't understand what Portillo's is for. She got a salad at Portillo's.
I love their ahi tuna steak sandwich. If they don't, that was my favorite thing almost to eat on earth.
It's just ridiculous. You people with not getting hot dogs, burgers, beef sandwiches. That's what Portillo's is for. She even gets strawberry shortcake, which she loves their dessert. But chocolate cake is the way to go, kids.
Strawberry shortcake when there's lemon cake there?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. She loves their strawberry shortcake. They get it all summer long because they have a Portillo's right near their house now. So, yeah. All right, let's go.
I don't know what to do, Steve. I don't. I'm staring at McNuggets.
I know. I haven't voted yet. I haven't voted yet.
And it's however we go, it's 48 to 52. So it's going to swing. It's going to be right there.
I know.
I don't know what to say.
It's
I don't
crazy.
Because the world would be a different place without the Coke. There's something funny in there.
Yeah.
All right. But it would be too without McNuggets.
I know.
I mean, I love McNuggets when just at midnight on a Saturday night, you're coming home, we're doing a remote. Like I just want, and 10 aren't even enough for me. I need
I like
boxes.
So what I like to do is I like to get my quarter pounder with cheese and then get my free McNuggets with the app points for Ace. And so he gets about half of them. I get about half of them. So I get a 6 and I usually get 2 or 3.
I can't vote this. I'm toggling between the two. I can't do it.
I know it's a tough one. Becky says, good morning, Touhies. Have a great day. You too, Becky. Thank you for checking in this morning. All right. Yesterday, I told some of my real life stories about the Cucamongas in Florida, how they're just out there.
Yeah.
Today we have a story. A man in Florida was arrested for attacking Subway employees. Now, this could have been our dumb criminal, but I just had something else for dumb criminal today. His name was Ed Cocaine.
No.
I mean, what an unfortunate name. He was not arrested, though, for drugs, just in case you were curious.
Wow.
He was arrested for attacking Subway employees, apparently.
Over what? I mean, not putting enough meat on your sandwich. I mean, what are you doing?
Here's the thing. Why are you going after them? Why?
Right. What did they do?
You're making the sandwich with them. It's
Right,
Subway.
that's
You're
true.
making
Like
it right with them.
Right.
Don't be mad at them. 45-year-old man Ed Cocaine was arrested after he pushed workers at the Subway restaurant.
Okay, hold up. How do you push a worker at a Subway? They're always behind the counter. I've never seen a worker come out from behind the splatter screen.
I have to assume he went behind there.
Okay.
That's my guess. Let's see what the story says. That's what I'm guessing. Just taking a guess. Then pulled out a knife, according to a news release. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Deputies, and then they pulled out a knife and they had a sword fight. No. They got to have knives at Subway, I would think. Deputies said that the man, later identified as Edward Cocaine, went into the restaurant with another man. Cocaine got into an argument with employees over what he believed were their bad attitudes. Listen, sir, whatever you do, don't go to Crumble Cookie in Maryville.
Right.
You think they were bad. According to the sheriff's office, Cocaine became so irate with the employees that yelling at them from across the counter wasn't enough.
How do you you're selling Subway, you're selling sandwiches. What? I guess you're selling cookies at Crumble. So I mean, how could you all? That was the weirdest thing.
I don't know
ever.
why.
I know I keep saying that, but
and listen, I'm not even going to fight them on the idea that they may have had a bad attitude. It's very possible.
Right.
I've seen lots of people at lots of places with bad attitudes. Okay.
Yeah.
That said, you don't lose it. You either don't go there anymore,
right?
Or I don't know, write a bad review or something. Get on Yelp. I don't know.
Talk about it on the morning show.
That's right. Make fun of him on the radio. So deputies said Cocaine then went behind the counter, pushed one of the employees before pulling out a knife.
Oh, God.
He raised the knife over his head, drawing it back in a manner suggestive of a potential strike, according to the affidavit.
All I can think about when I think about this is my children. Because
I know.
Or a mom of 3 trying to
just trying to have a sandwich.
Trying to make a sandwich and get through the day.
Just trying to work. Ding dong. Deputy said the man with cocaine, so his buddy, tried to restrain him before both men left the restaurant. According to the release, they were able to track down Cocaine. He was arrested.
The last name is fabulous.
He faces aggravated assault to burglary charges. So, wow.
He had
what
to
a
have been
loony
on
bird.
something too.
Do you think maybe cocaine?
Maybe. You can't. I mean, who does that?
I don't know. Somebody who's lost their mind. You got to be crazy, Cucamonga, crazy Cucamonga. Yeah.
But I do think there's going to be a syndrome that comes out that this whole era we're in is making people cuckoo, or making people think that right is wrong, wrong is right, and they're not sure how stupid. Like if I sat the normal person down and went, you're ordering your sandwich. Let's say they put a bunch of pickles on there and sriracha, and you don't like sriracha or pickles. Under any circumstances, you're not going to flip out. We didn't flip out for 40 minutes on an app order from Crumble, on my birthday. You don't flip out.
I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying. I just think that's too easy of an excuse. I think there's something wrong with somebody. If you get to the point where you're pulling a knife on people because of their attitude at Subway, there's something wrong with you. That's not the world's twisted and all that. I mean, it is the world's twisted, but this is you're something wrong with you. You knock it off. You know.
Yeah, that is true.
Where do you work that you're so
right
perfect
that you're
at
high
things?
strung and perfect?
Yeah, that everything you do is great at work. Come on.
I guess us being on the radio makes it so we know sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're not. So we don't bat 1,000.
I don't want someone pulling a knife on me just because we didn't have a good show.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Listen, it
We
happens.
didn't make people laugh.
Yeah. It happens.
I said you're like an old pair of shoes.
That's
so now
right.
I've got the National Husbands Association DMing me, like the National Shoe Corporation. They're like, yeah, no, our shoes are
right.
Are better than obviously your kisses. I don't know.
Oh my. Yes, it's all gone awry here. Oh my.
I got Colgate say maybe Cheryl, if you brushed your teeth once in a while.
Oh, stop.
He'd kiss you passionately.
Okay.
It's a new
we're gonna complain about my kissing.
It's gonna be the next.
Okay.
No, I'm saying I don't. They're gonna make it like my teeth aren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever over there. Uh-huh. All right. Right, Tay Tay? Haters gonna hate. You know, what are you gonna do?
The haters gonna hate. The haters gonna hate.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift, and you're listening to Tui.
Yeah, you are. Both of them. All right.
Tui's.
Yeah, I just gotta add some S to some of those. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. So here's another one.
Can we just talk? If you don't bring it up soon, I'm gonna my head's gonna blow off my shoulders.
What?
The football trophy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
If I were the vice president, I would have died when that happened. Died. I'd be like, who didn't tell me that it's not all connected? Like I don't know. Like I'm gonna pick up the trophy like this. Not I'm gonna go to pick it up and it's gonna fall on the floor.
Now when you watch the video, it looks like they're trying to hand him the whole thing.
No, it looks like he's trying to scoop it up, and not realize that when you take the Tupperware thing, you have to pick the whole thing up and it's not connected. Dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say Meta's aggravating me?
And we're going to fire the interns is what's going to happen. Someone's not an intern anymore after that.
Yeah, that's woof. So I'm trying to pull up
I
the
didn't
video
know
so
I
I
had
can
to
show
say,
it.
oh my gosh. If you haven't watched the JD Vance football trophy fiasco gate. Trophy gate. Do watch it. I would have died. I would have gone like, Mr. Trump, yeah, I'm just.
See it? I'm trying to make it possible to see. This is just.
You had it.
I know.
You had it at hello.
You
just needed a couple more seconds.
I just couldn't see it. So
first of
the
all,
trophy.
Good on JD Vance for not expletive like Central, because for me it would have been like all of them. You know how my favorite one connects all the expletives there are on planet Earth? That's what I would have done on stage in slow-mo. No. Oh, and then it would have come out.
Okay, so here, the player or the coach, whoever's helping him,
tried to catch.
He realizes this is going to happen, so he's got his hands on it. He's like, okay, I'll lift it with him, but then it tilted.
Wobbled.
Like, yeah. Like, oh,
right.
Listen, we're gonna have fun with all this. Like, it's just. That said, whatever your politics, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Seems to me, no, but he seems to me.
I have pet rocks.
Like but he seems to me like in every 80s sitcom, like there was like the bully, and then there was like the weirdo, like
the
sidekick,
the dum-dum
that would just always repeat everything he said. He's like, we're gonna take you down.
Yeah.
Down. And then like the sidekick would just go down, man. And then he would go
and then he would trip.
But it was always
off
like
the stage or something.
It was always like
right.
And what it reminds me of the most is either the one from Christmas Story. There was like the big bully and then the little guy next to him. Or there was one on Welcome Back, Kotter, who always used to crack me up. And it was like the same way, because the sidekick would always like jump in with something like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it was always the bully at some point would catch like the one dumb thing he said and turn and go, stop. Like, what?
Right. Just be quiet.
You're not helping here.
Right.
Yeah. That's what JD Vance reminds me of. He whenever I see him in something, he just looks like that funny little sidekick to me.
Here's what I want. I want all the secret. I want to be privy to the secret conversations that go on in the Oval Office when something like this happens, when they just go, yeah, Trump. Okay, so you're talking to the El Salvadorian president. You're talking to this. Oh, and I gotta don't get mad. But JD Vance dropped the, I know you gave him the football thing to do because he couldn't mess up a 2-car funeral. Like right? Like he did that with the football people. Right. Yeah. Okay. He managed to drop the trophy and it broke and they need a new one. And it's $75,000.
Right. Yeah.
He broke the Yadro.
Yeah. Listen.
/ Swarovski thing.
Listen, yeah. I mean, in public,
and Trump's like, how do you break a trophy?
Right.
And how do you do that with a football team behind him? They couldn't catch that.
Right. Did somebody catch it? Was it the receiver behind them?
Right,
yeah. I mean, and listen, in public, he'll say, he dropped it the greatest. He was the greatest dropper of all time. Best dropper, best trophy drop ever.
We meant to do that.
Right. But behind the doors, he's like, man, can I give you anything to do? Like, is there anything like, how about if I send you to the shoelace convention?
You're putting the S in Stunad.
Right. Like you would wear Velcro shoes to the shoelace convention. Like, what are you doing? So all right. You know what it's time for? The brand new time for the pizza quiz.
You remember.
Thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz. Brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. By the way, so now that we're doing it this way, where we're, like we used to go into the commercial and I'd go and answer the calls off the air. I'm just counting the calls while we're on. So just know when you start to hear the music, you're the one. Okay, you're the one that's there. So like this person right now is calling number 7. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Hi, you there?
We can't hear you.
It's just breaking up. We got you, though. Hi, you there?
Yes.
There we go. Hi, who's this?
Oh, we can't hear you.
We're having some issues.
I think probably where she's standing or something, or trying to use her phone.
We'll get you. We'll get you there.
This is Kathy.
Kathy, there we go. Now we got you. All right. So today is McDonald's Day. And we talked earlier today about it's to commemorate the first franchise McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois. And what year did that first McDonald's go up? Was it 1950, 1955, or 1960? What year did that first McDonald's go up? Was it 1950, 1955, or 1960? What do you think?
1960.
Oh, that's a good guess. Unfortunately, it's 1955. Was the year that McDonald's first. I'm sorry, Kathy, but you still have a wonderful day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bummer. No pizza giveaway today, but we will try again tomorrow right around this time here on the Q and at 98 Gold.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMont. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
The new Mega Millions from the Hoosier Lottery is here, and it's more mega than ever, with automatic multipliers on every play. And non-jackpot prizes from $10 to $10 million. It's the most mega millions yet. Play responsibly.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421. Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Office issued a press release yesterday morning about the one-car crash that took place Saturday around 8 p.m. southwest of Rensselaer. Law enforcement stated that 36-year-old Joshua Conrad of the city was westbound in an SUV on County Road 700 South, also known as Mount Cavalry Road, when for an unknown reason the vehicle left the north side of the roadway and struck a driveway embankment. Authorities stated Conrad received severe injuries, and as we told you yesterday, the Rensselaer Volunteer Fire Department needed to extricate the injured man from the vehicle, and a medical helicopter was called into the scene to transport him to a hospital. Pulaski County resident Ralph Cotner has been charged preliminarily with intimidation with a deadly weapon following a reported incident last Friday that involved a dispute over the tire tracks found 3 to 5 feet into an unplanted field. The Sheriff's Department in Pulaski County said the accused allegedly confronted and allegedly threatened individuals with bodily harm who were not initially part of operating the vehicle that had entered the field in rural Winnemac. The Sheriff's Department and town police conducted an investigation, and they were able to obtain a search warrant for a firearm reportedly used in the confrontation. It is now being held in evidence. Ralph Kottner turned himself in last Friday. An initial court hearing was scheduled for yesterday, with a pretrial conference to take place on May 12th. 3 people from the Chicago area were charged with a number of drug-related felonies last Saturday after Knox police were told about a vehicle heading to Stark County for the purpose of making a drug delivery. The vehicle was pulled over on US 30, and a K-9 unit indicated a hit on the car. Authorities said the 3 people arrested were 42-year-old Ryan Smith, 43-year-old Earl Beam, and Susan Reisner, age 29. Allegedly found inside the vehicle was 2 ounces of suspected methamphetamine, more than 4 grams of suspected fentanyl, along with drug paraphernalia. The specific charges against each person was dealing meth and possession of the drug, and dealing a narcotic drug and possession of that drug. Bond for each was set at $20,000 cash. Arbor Day is later this month. A recent survey finds Americans definitely love trees. Here is CBS News correspondent Jesse Mitchell.
The Arbor Day Foundation's new canopy report makes it clear Americans love their trees. Around 90% say trees and green spaces improve quality of life, and 73% wish their neighborhood had more trees. In fact, 63% even said they would support a tree tax or a fine for cutting down healthy trees on private property.
Arbor Day is Friday, April 25th. A member of Rensselaer's Urban Forestry Council, Dr. Harley Houghton, will have more information on what's planned locally on that day. Stay safe and stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
78-year-old Lewis Bush of Wheatfield passed away on April 9th. Friends may call an Integrity Funeral Service of Wheatfield today from 10 a.m. until noon. A celebration of life for Lewis Bush will promptly follow today at noon with military honors. Visit integrityfuneral.care to leave a memory or online condolence. 74-year-old Thomas Joe Roth of Star City passed away on April the 11th. A Lions memorial service will be held at 2 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac, followed by a scriptural wake service. Visitation will be from 3 until 8 p.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary. Funeral Mass for Tom Roth will be held at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Pulaski, with Reverend Dennis Faker officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Star City Lions Club. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMott passed away on April the 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place on Thursday, April 17th, from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at the Hebron Christian Church at noon Central Time on Thursday. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Homes. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April the 18th, from 2 until 7 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at the Funeral Chapel. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of isolated showers before 10 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 51. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 32. Wednesday, sunny and calm with a high near 58. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 38. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 56. Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Do you happen to know
What day it is?
this day we all get the crap scared out of us by bloodsucking vampires? Tax day.
Today is the day.
State tax, federal tax, social security tax.
Son, I pay taxes.
I pay taxes.
Taxes? I don't pay no taxes.
Paying taxes? It's tax season.
Do your taxes.
Done with taxes. Done with taxes.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here on tax day. Hope you got your taxes done and all set. If you don't, you probably should get on that today. Probably want to do that. Just saying. Portion of the show is brought to us by Steve Specialized Services. They have great deals right now on Bad Boy mowers because they have extended their prices that were available at the Home and Garden Expo in April at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. So they've extended that through the month of April. Visit Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Test drive a Bad Boy mower or Bandit today. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out the movie times there. They got some movies special for Easter this weekend. Last Supper Part 3 from The Chosen.
I know. I should have figured out how to go to each one.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I can't, now that I know that it's going to be on Amazon Prime in June. I'm like,
now you gotta wait.
I gotta wait till after.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be my thing. Once it's out,
Sure.
I'm going to be doing that every year.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you could have saw it in the theaters with the popcorn and everything. Also, King of Kings, an animated story there at Fountain Stone Theater. So visit fountainstonetheaters.com. You can get tickets right there online. On top of tax day, it's also our daughter's boyfriend Randy's birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Randy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you.
So there you go.
See you in a month.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you will. I won't. But I mean, I could. I could just FaceTime, but still. So yeah. So happy birthday, Randy. Hope you enjoy your day. Noreen says, good morning. Have a blessed day, you too. Thank you. You too, Noreen. That's very nice. Appreciate that. All right. So, we were talking earlier about texting each other and sending each other things like, real life stuff, chit chat stuff for the show. One of the things that you sent me while I was gone is a thing on BuzzFeed. So while I was gone, Cheryl was going to 362,515 different websites for us to find stuff for us to talk about.
Yes.
She went to BuzzFeed.
A little known site.
Yes. Very specific things non-Americans assume every single American automatically has in their home. I know it's a long title.
Say it again. Non-Americans assume we have in our homes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How many things?
It says 17.
Okay.
Very specific
All
things.
right. Let's see.
I
tell you what I assumed everybody had in Europe that they didn't.
Okay.
A toilet seat.
Yeah, well, that's just weird.
I've never in my life, at a monastery, mind you, gorgeous outside, flowers, birds chirping, all that. Had to go. And it was one of the monasteries was on a mountain where don't look out the window because I showed you where the monastery was. Like, whoa. Yeah. And it was up and down. So 1.5 lanes up and down with tour buses.
Yeah, that would give me the willies.
Yeah, I was like, okay, glad we made it down. Now I need a big bowl of pasta and never do that again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
would...
so I had to go to the bathroom. Stalls with no doors and cop a squat. I'm like, wait a second, did I walk into the men's room? It was literally a grill in the ground.
Yep.
What are you going to do if you have to go? I don't.
Yeah. You're going to go?
Yeah. I was like, this is not cool at all.
See? That's it. Stay here in America. I'm not going anywhere.
So anyway,
I'm not traveling. That's it. I'm done.
it was like,
That's
okay,
it,
I don't get how hard it is to put a cushy thing on a porcelain.
Well, in 2024, I mean, what are we doing?
we're not. Yeah, this is not the Ice Ages.
Yeah. Okay. So number one, I'm so astonished by a switch that when you flick it, turns your sink into a blender. Like, where does the trash go from there? I want to visit America just to experience that.
Oh,
garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A coffee machine with a large glass jug full of black coffee being kept warm. In the UK, they mostly just use electric kettles for making hot drinks individually. Barbecue sauce. Apparently not a big thing there in other countries.
Nope.
Pickles.
The what?
Pickles. That we all have pickles in our houses.
What is condiments? Like they don't.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Peanut butter.
The what?
Yeah. That's what it says.
But they have Nutella everywhere.
Oh, do they? Okay. A popcorn setting on their microwave. Apparently microwave popcorn, not as big over in Europe.
Okay.
The washing machines where you put everything in on the top. They said it fascinated me when I went to the U.S. They're huge.
So
they're all front load? I guess. Yeah.
All right. Were they always front load? Because front load became popular like what? Like,
I don't know.
15, 20 years ago, maybe?
I don't know. Tina says, by the way, the state park campground in Wakeland did not have a toilet seat. It was just cold porcelain.
It's the strangest
Are you
thing
sure someone
ever.
just didn't steal it?
Yeah.
Like,
it's very weird.
very strange.
Yeah, it's just strange. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that seems really weird.
Yeah.
Do they not have individual cans or bottles for soft drinks in other countries?
Most of them are 2 liter or 1 liter actually.
Wow. All right. A plastic bag filled with plastic bags.
I have a bag of bags.
We all have a bag of bags.
No,
My
but
parents.
mine is pretty. It says bag of bags and it's designed.
Are you kidding me? You and I are
and I put the bag of bags upstairs in my bathroom.
So different in so many ways and so the same in so many other ways.
Mhm.
It always amuses me. Yes.
Isn't it funny how we are?
Yes.
Yeah.
My parents, when they moved into their house in Florida, one of the things that the people that owned it before them had was a bag full of bags. They haven't gone through those yet. That's how many bags were in the bag. They've had the house now, 4 years?
I can't believe
at
that
least 4
because you know how I am about garbage. So like if I cook anything, if we when I cook everything, garbage has to be taken out that minute. I do not let food sit so it stinks in a garbage can.
Yep.
Not happening. So every Walmart, Target, Strax bag is doubled and used for that and goes straight out.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no stinky in my kitchen.
Yep. Tiffany says I have a flamingo bag of bags.
See?
So funny.
Yeah.
Okay. A junk drawer. A drawer full of random stuff. Batteries, screws, shoelaces, etc. Yeah. Now we don't really have a junk drawer.
No.
I kind of have a quasi one. It's starting.
Yeah.
In my man cave.
No, because I hate the idea of like a junk drawer. I have to know where everything is, and I do not believe in like tossing stuff. So we do have kind of a junk Rubbermaid closet thing in the garage.
Yes, we do.
So
have
I
that.
would call that our junk drawer.
But I have a drawer that now is beginning to like get some things like a couple of screwdrivers that are regularly used in the house where I don't have to go out to the garage to get like to the toolbox, tape measure, just a couple of random things in
Pens.
there. Pens,
put a pen.
Scissors.
Yeah.
But now it has a
batteries,
Chewbacca koozie, and a bag of cashews, and so it's so it's starting to grow.
I'm breaking out in hives. I can't.
I tried to do one drawer for some snackies and one drawer for other stuff, and then it didn't go.
Yeah.
So,
drives me crazy.
Tiffany says I have one of those too, a junk drawer meaning. Tiffany says, "Amen, Cheryl. Same here. I'm not sure which one of those it is.
Probably she needs to know where
yeah,
everything is and can't stand like hodgepodgey.
Rich says, who buys a bag for bags? That's what I'm saying, Rich.
I do.
I'm
Here,
with you right
now,
there.
Okay, so now, because I was going to look this up, but now that you mention it, I am going to my Amazon app.
Rich says, who buys a bag for bags that you get for free? Use the same bag to bag her in.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, so this is my Bag-O Bags. It looks like,
oh my goodness.
Shoot, you can't really see because of the glare.
Yeah.
It's much better on your side, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pull bags out of it and it's adorable.
Looks
Bag-O Bags.
Looks like the Amazon rocket.
Here, and this one even says Bag-O Bags. The bag. Here we go. You take it and put it up because I don't know why the glare is like going straight on the screen. Oh, it's doing it on YouTube. Pull back. Pull back a minute. Pull back. Yeah, it's too bright. Maybe it's just that I have my setting on bright of the brights.
But it looks.
I'm going to share
phallic.
it on. But it holds, you stuff it all in there and then you pull out the bag of bags. You're not just you got everything has to. This one says hello sunshine, so it's talking to you on top of it.
And I have a Strax bag under the sink in the kitchen that holds all the bags. And like Rich says, that one came for free. Oh, Tiffany says she's with you on the no stinky kitchen thing. Like when you're cooking, you got to get rid of the garbage bag. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't. You can't tap the smell. If I ever walk down and it's like
got a
that
thing with your
faint
nose. Yeah.
smell, because I can, boy, do I have a sense of smell.
For sure. Yeah.
Which is good most of the time.
Yeah. But you'll ask me, you'll be like, does it smell like something in here? And I'll be like, not to me, but I trust your nose better.
And it's really weird. I'll be like, it smells like chlorine. What do we do? It smells like bleach. It smells like smoke.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't notice it. So let's see if we can see it better on my phone. Not really.
That's way better than me.
Yeah. So there's
way
your bag.
better.
There's your bag of bags if you're watching on video.
But just put in Bag of Bags on
no, don't
Amazon and then get yourself organized. It's great to be organized, don't you think?
It is, but you could be too organized too. I mean, it's
I'm not like I'm not. What was the movie with Julia Roberts where sleeping with the enemy? Remember how he was like just type A whack nut? I'm not that bad.
I don't even remember. I mean, I know I saw the movie, but
where
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that she ran away from him and with the kid. And
he was abusive, but he was so anal about everything that it was. Yeah.
All right. Things in other countries they assume we have in our house. Large quantities of over-the-counter drugs. So I guess they just don't keep like a lot of aspirin and all that stuff in their house.
They go for a walk there. They really don't. They don't like really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fridge with an ice dispenser built in.
I don't know what I would do without an ice dispenser.
Well, we don't have one right now.
We have one in the garage. It's not hooked up, but I have to have ice cubes.
Yeah, but we don't use it. Yeah. Multiple different types of weird sauces. They take up a quarter of your fridge. Interesting. I'm convinced almost every American has a mountain of pillows on their bed. This depends on which house you go to.
Guilty as charged.
If there are no females in the house, I'm going to guess no.
Yeah.
I think if it was up to men, the pillow industry would go out of business.
Your bed is the saddest looking thing ever. It just is. It's worse than a college dorm.
What is this? Pick on Steve Day?
No, it's so sad.
Your kisses are like licking an old shoe.
I did not say that. No, but your bedroom is definitely
the saddest, and that's why I don't ever want to get in it.
It is though, and I've said to you, I've said stop trying to control him. Like don't control him.
How is it going?
If he wants like no stuff in his bedroom and he's a minimalist, leave him be.
I have stuff in my bedroom. How many people have a 50-inch television in their bedroom?
Right.
I have stuff in my bedroom.
And don't have a chest of drawers to put their stuff in.
What do I need a drawer? I don't need
drives
dressers.
Me crazy. I can't.
It's
and then
all in the closet. All my clothes are in the closet.
No. And then you
Yes,
have
they
like
are.
yeah,
They
you
are.
you have one blanket, which I don't even know how anybody lives with just one blanket. And then you have like two like pillows that are like not even decorative. It's like, yeah, I mean,
they match
and you have
sheet.
0 throw pillows.
Yeah.
Like, and I said, I
No,
would
why do I
share,
need throw pillows? I'm not decorating for anybody. It's my bedroom.
you want it to look nice though, and
It looks
cute
great
and
to me.
inviting and stuff. Like,
Who am I inviting? It's you and I.
I know.
I'm not inviting other people to my
not
bedroom.
inviting me in there, I'll tell you that.
I mean,
well,
here.
I didn't mean it like oh, that's so funny.
Listen, here's the thing. Okay. You said I only have one blanket on my bed. Okay. You have multiple.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't happen to me? I don't lose the remote in my bed.
I'm sorry for the realness.
There you go. I know exactly where my remote is.
Oh my gosh. Because my cushy Peace Love World blankets, the cable one, if I'm cold or it's drafty, done deal. Then I have the thin one that matches my bedding set. That's like just like a thin, like throw, like if you're hot. Then I've got the cushy comforter one that's big and puffy. Yeah. And then I've got how many pillows do you think? 20?
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. With throw pillows and everything? Yeah.
Yeah. I
easy.
wonder if Becky thinks about charging us extra when she does my bed. Because I feel bad every time she does it.
I think it evens out. Because with mine, to make my bed, all you got to do is throw the blanket on it. Like it's done. And I still get excited by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. More things that people in other countries assume we have in our homes. A literal block of cheese just chilling in the fridge. I'm certain Americans wake up randomly at 3 a.m. and go, OMG, cheese sounds good right now.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
Cheese and crackers has become one of my favorite snacks.
And when
I love
Strax has great assortment of cheeses, when their stuff goes on sale, I'm in.
See, and I just need like I've gone from a mild cheddar to like a medium or even a sharp cheddar. Like just a block of cheese, slice it off, and and I share it with Ace because he likes cheese.
We need a cheese guy at the farmer's market. They got to get the cheese guy because I want to make raviolis and like.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ranch dressing. Sure, I would not agree with that, but yes,
Bluff.
most Americans probably have ranch dressing in the fridge. Yes.
Yuck.
One of those giant containers of orange ball food, like cheese balls. Like I was like orange ball food. I was like, what?
Orange ball or
Yeah.
Cheetos.
Yeah. I don't like either one of those. I found out my mom likes Cheetos over the trip. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
That's what she was bringing to the hospital was a little bag of Cheetos each day just to snack on. Like,
wow.
Yeah, she likes Cheetos.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I learned that when I was there.
Don't you love when you learn stuff about your parents?
Yeah.
I do.
Just like I just learned when we talked about the Bob Dylan movie that my dad was into folk music when he was younger. I didn't know that. When he said, he's
no
like,
idea.
yeah, I used to listen to Pete Seeger all the time. I'm like, he's prominent in this movie. You guys got to watch this. Like,
well, and I never knew. I mean, this is how little I knew about it. I know Bob Dylan. I mistake all of his songs all the time because I'm always like, I don't like anything he does. And then you'll be like, such and such a song. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
You do that for Tom Petty, too.
I do that for Tom Petty, too.
Yes.
But I had no idea he was a folk, like that it came from folk music at all.
Me either. Yeah. The last thing that Europeans assume that we all have is a mounted bass that sings. We don't all have.
Oh, my God.
But they are funny. Yes.
Or a chia.
Oh, yes. See, how did Chia Pet not get on that list? Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, it is time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day. Wait till you hear where this criminal was at.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, not a place you would expect. So stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million+ products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
All right, up, out of bed.
Wait, wake yourself up. I'm not ready.
What day is it?
What day is it?
This is Tuesday.
Showtime.
Wait, what?
It's not showtime. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I need some coffee.
Before we start.
Okay, now I'm ready. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by Birks Fine Jewelry. Coins and bullion for both the collector and the investor. From experts to beginners, experience the difference. Buying, selling, and trading at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Birks.com.
They're doing something. They're actually sizing my
Your
ring right now.
Yeah. Doing your ring, doing your watches.
My watch batteries, my appraisal.
For you. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. They
And
take
they're
care of
friendly.
everybody.
They're just friendly. I mean, they were on me. I walked in there and they were just on it. And they had different people, our specialists in different departments. So, I mean, at first my hands have gotten like skinnier, which is exciting, but I'd rather it be other parts of me anyhow. But to the tune of 1.5 sizes.
Wow.
So like, they didn't want to cut the design of the ring off. And you would have thought we were trying to figure out how to build a roadway. They just were like, it's too intricate. I don't want to risk it. And they were patient. They were thinking it out. They were talking it out. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about Verix. I cannot say enough good things about Verix. And if you have any jewelry at all, you need them.
Yeah.
You need an appraisal because the time to appraise your stuff or to find out that you should have gotten one is not when it falls off your finger or gets left behind or someone takes it in a restaurant as you wash your hands after the bathroom or I mean, you need that to get to be covered. And he is the only certified gemologist in the Lafayette area. So but so worth going to them. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Visit Verix at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Verix.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Cripsy Head Start for children ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Find out all about what they can do for your children at KIRPC.net. And, of course, you can always go to KIRPC Head Start on Facebook as well to find out more about Cripsy Head Start. All right. Time for the Mr. P. Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal comes to us from Disneyland.
No.
38-year-old man.
Ruining the magic? Spoiling the magic?
You're ruining the magic. 38-year-old man got fully naked at Disneyland on Saturday night.
Not cool.
You are ruining the magic, sir.
Oh, and that's a place where I feel like normally someone does that in the street. 5 people see it. You know, we got to cart you off to the Looney Tooney place. You do that in Disney and you mortify parents and kids alike.
Yep.
And throw the key away.
Yeah. Right. He got up onto a building and started running around the awning outside Tiana's place. It's the restaurant from 2009's Princess and the Frog.
I was going to say, does Disney have a strip club or something?
I guess. It's a section of the park called New Orleans Square that's supposed to look like the French Quarter. So apparently a bunch of kids got the full Bourbon Street experience. Someone said online that he was also running on the side streets and climbed a tree at one point. According to police, he may have been on drugs. You think? Which, by the way, why? Why are you at Disneyland on the drugs? Like, this is the place. I never understood, like, the people that like get drunk at Disneyland. Like, you're at Disneyland. You're at Disney World. Like, this is the place for all the magic. Don't ruin the magic. Park security eventually corralled the man, and from them, Anaheim police took over. They have not put out his name, but they said he is from Canada. So hopefully he'll get to court and say sorry. He's facing charges for trespassing.
Canadians.
Yes, trespassing, public nudity, and being under the influence of narcotics. And I'm going to say he's also charged with ruining the magic.
Spoiling the magic.
You're ruining the magic. And, of course, being today's dumb criminal. Call Mr. P. Locksmith and Security. He will protect you from dumb criminals with hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Visit mrplocksmith.com. That's the website. No periods. It's mrplocksmith.com, mrplocksmith.com. Go and like Mr. P. Locksmith on Facebook. He will be pleased to help you.
Very good.
Keep going. Yes. All right. We'll be back with more fun.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of isolated showers before 10 a.m. mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 51. Tonight, mostly cloudy and breezy, then gradually becoming clear with a low around 32. Wednesday, sunny and calm with a high near 58. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 38. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 56. Thursday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140. Make it a play day with Hoosier Lottery Games, a chance to treat yourself when it's time to take a break. Get in on the fun with chances to win starting at just $1. Play responsibly.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
You look cheery and bright this morning.
You couldn't be more wrong.
You couldn't be more wrong. Here, have some coffee. I need caffeine today. It's like cheerleaders in your brain. What day is it?
What day is it?
What do you want it to be? What do you want it to be?
Tuesday.
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Tuesdays are better.
Today is Tuesday, then.
Great. Let's get started.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a super delightful Tuesday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here in Touhyville. Getting your day started with us. We appreciate it. Worships of which are brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's. It's McDonald's Day, for goodness sakes.
Every day is McDonald's Day.
I think I'm going to watch The Founder today. I've got some.
I've got it in my favorites too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, then maybe I'll hold off and watch with you. Like if we're kind of in the mood to rewatch it. Yeah, that's what we could rewatch together.
Yeah.
So visit McDonald's today. Use the app. I didn't even check with Brett to see if they had any kind of super deals going on today or something for McDonald's Day. I wonder.
Can you check in your app?
I'm sure I could see in my app if they've got something special for McDonald's Day. But you
know what's special for McDonald's Day?
I know. Here it comes.
Double fillet of fish. That's what's special. Oh, that tartar sauce. I don't. That is one of the greatest gifts to humanity.
I'm telling you, it's you got to get on and vote. Got to get on and vote right now. Let's see where things are at. Okay, let's see if is the fillet of fish picking up any steam.
Oh, now you're gonna no, it's got to. It's got to. Oh, because it was like 62. It
was low. Yeah, it was
30
like 30-something percent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Breakfast with hotcakes, 56%. Filet o fish, 44%. So,
where are all my fish heads out
well,
there?
Both are exactly the same. McNuggets, 56%. Coke, 44%. So both things are exactly the same. That's wild.
Yeah. I thought Coke could have made it all the way. On principle. Just on, I mean, I get that they make hamburgers and, and all that stuff, but their Coke is the greatest Coke ever.
It really is. Yeah. So I'm just asking Brett if there's anything special today. But even if there's not, if you
love
use the
to
app,
throw that in my face, I think after all I did today on the show with you, like not meaning to insult you, but kind of I did. Like, I get why you're trying to go, let me just call my guy who answers me and has a bazillion McDonald's. Cheryl, would you like to talk to Brett? Oh, sorry, you can't. Ha, ha, ha. That's reserved for moi.
What am I, a
moi,
Kardashian?
M-O-I.
Yeah, no, it's never been me.
Let me see the greatest person in my Rolodex.
All right.
Let's see. Not the owner of a McDonald's, unfortunately.
Oh my!
Because
Cheryl's
what
lost her mind
happened?
this morning. Yeah.
No, he'd be like, "Whatever you do, dude, call me something else in your phone." Because if she gets a hold of it, and everything, how about the fish fillet now?
Are the wraps today? Are the wraps today? Are the wraps back today? Are the wraps back today?
What do you think
How
about
today?
the?
How about
What do you
today for the
think
wraps?
about the black card,
Are there-
the McDonald's
are there wraps?
black card
Yeah.
for Cheryl?
Yep.
What do you think?
Are there any wraps today? Yes, more wraps, wraps and wraps, wraps and wraps. All right, I want to mention too our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. So many cool things going on here. Let's see. Today is the 15th, so tomorrow at the Rensselaer Senior Center you have Bananas for Bingo. Are you bananas for bingo? Celebrate Banana Day with bingo. All prizes will be banana themed. $2 donation appreciated for Bananas with Bingo. And at the Fozzie Senior Center, they're also doing bingo. They're doing Easter bingo. So sponsored by Devoted Health Plans. That's tomorrow. So bingo at both places tomorrow. Fozzie Senior Center and at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So lots of great stuff going on. And then Thursday, the Fozzie Senior Center is doing a bake sale.
Oh, I love a bake sale.
Yeah, so make your plans for that as well. So that's going to
That's
be
the way.
stuff.
But here, bake sales are like TJ Maxx.
Explain.
And you know how much I love TJ Maxx. Like if any store was to close or me to vote for any store not to close, TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods would all be in that thing. Love me a TJ Maxx. They're like bake sales in so much as if you do not grab the plate that's stuck in the Ziploc, you're out of luck. Number one, pay your $2 and get it. Do you remember your brownies?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And here's the worst part. once you fall in love with that product that you bought at TJ
You'll never
Maxx
see it
and
again.
you go back to try to find it again, you cannot.
You'll never see it again.
Unless you have Princella in Maryville, who goes and swipes what you want right off her boss's
That
desk.
was so funny. You were looking for Dubai chocolate, and you were like a nut job with it, like an addict. You were going up to the counters.
A nut job? What?
You were going up to the counters, and you're
And you see 6 people turning around like, is this woman like for real?
just
Pressure.
Just chocolate with pistachios, lady. It's not.
It's not.
I'm telling you, I have to have it. Do you have any of it? Excuse me. I got to look around the counter and aisles. This woman said, I think we did have it. She takes you on a walk, like trying to find it, can't find it anywhere. And she goes, you know what? I know there's a bag on my manager's desk. I'm going to go grab it. Went in the back and got it. Okay.
Her name is Princella. So if you go to the Maryville TJ's, right? It's TJ's right there, not Marshall's. TJ's, yeah.
Yeah, in Maryville.
Right next to the big liquor store.
Yeah, where everyone is just as sad as at Crumble
They
Cookie. What is it? Maybe there's something about Maryville. I don't know. Like they're just
they all work together.
Like they switch off employees. Yes,
Not
everyone.
TJ's.
You work at a
TJ's.
giant liquor store.
Yeah.
And you're all so sad to be there. I don't understand it, but it's for
Well,
another
and
day.
when we go to a big liquor store, you and I are like the worst because we go, is there anything like new that we like really have to
Okay,
have? Is
so
there any
time out. I
local-
don't think we're the worst. So when I worked at a hardware store when I was younger,
yeah,
you learn things about hardware. If you go to Smith's Ace right now and you
Yeah,
ask them questions,
true.
they're going to tell you.
Yeah.
If you go to Chem's, you ask them questions, they're going to tell you.
Yep.
If I go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
maybe I'm crazy. If I ask the waitress what she likes, I expect that she's going to have some knowledge of the menu.
Yeah.
And I get it where you haven't tried everything. But we went to Stacks over the weekend. We were giving out our menu. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe egg rolls, breakfast egg rolls were the upsell of the day. I don't know. But if it were, I didn't get that I was being sold. The waitress said, have you tried the breakfast egg rolls? Because they're my favorite.
Because I ordered the breakfast sandwich and she
Yes.
kind of went,
Yeah.
hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that said,
yeah,
if I go to a giant liquor store, I think that the people working in there have some kind of knowledge of some of the beers, some of the wines, something. And I
we
will tell
love
you,
local craft. You love local
I
craft.
like to try
beer.
them. I
And-
don't always like them, but I want to try them.
And I like the newest Kool-Aid type of like thing that where I don't know I'm drinking liquor and
Yeah.
then I go into smooth la la land.
Yes.
On occasion. I mean,
Absolutely,
I'm not really a
yes.
drinker. So we
No.
always go in there and we go, okay, like what's the newest, like, and you will always say, okay, I don't like anything hoppy. I don't
Right.
like anything
dark,
like Guinness. I like Leinenkugel's, summer shandy. I like orangey fruity stuff.
Right.
They looked at you like crumble cookies looked
They-
in the other day.
They stared at me like I was a piece of art.
Yeah.
They looked at me like
Well,
the Amish at Circuit City. They didn't know what to make of me. Like,
I
like
look at you like that.
yeah, sure you do. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, they were staring at me like art. I was like a fan and they were a dog. They just tilted their head and just kind of looked.
Right.
So anyway, back to you being crazy about Dubai chocolate. So the woman steals it from her manager, brings it out to you, you buy it. So now you have your Dubai chocolate.
And wish me a happy birthday.
Later in the day, we then took a ride to Valparaiso.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Marshall's. You brought it up to them too. You already had yours. And you're like, do you have any Dubai chocolate here? If you don't, I'm going to hang myself. Like, it's in the car. It's in the car right now.
It worked the first time.
Do you know the woman at TJ? She stole it off her manager's desk. Oh, really? Because I managed that TJ. What's her name?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm the district manager.
Yeah. Oh, it was very funny. So, all right, let's take a break.
let's back that up.
Back it
At
up.
TJ Maxx, when you're checking out,
Yes.
they do ask you, was there anything here that you couldn't find? Were you looking for anything you couldn't find today?
A rope to hang myself if you don't have to buy chocolate. You guys don't have the rope. So,
now, and for those who don't know what Dubai chocolate is, because you made it seem like nauseating, and it's not. It's mushed up pistachio filling with phyllo dough cut up so that it makes it crunch. So it's like a Kit Kat, like smooth truffle with the greatest milk chocolate on the outside. It is so good.
Yeah, I made it sound bad. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we wrap things up. For those that usually tune in at this time and you're like, wait, what do pizza quiz? What we do the pizza quiz now at about 10 to 8 Central Time.
Yeah.
And we wrap things up at 9 o'clock, and we just get you into the music after 9 o'clock. After Russ's news, we just Kara takes over and we get you into the music.
And we're doing ending on a high note, but it's different this week. So.
It is this week. It's with a song. So
it's with a song and a little bit of a Bible verse.
Oh, okay. So you got one of those two today. All right. Here we go.
You got one of those.
Well, no, I didn't know. I listen.
Like a watch.
Listen, we only talk all day long. Like I didn't prep for that. So all right. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Stick around.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Rios Granite specializes in granite and quartz countertops. You'll get luxury that matches your unique style. Enjoy an exquisite and functional outdoor space perfect for entertaining or relaxing with Rios outdoor kitchens or barbecue grill islands. Rios Granite has a diverse range of options for patio flooring that's durable for the Midwest winters and looks incredible too. Visit their brand new showroom at 8231 South 650 West, just south of St. Joe's, or explore online at riosgranite.com. Like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Book your appointment today. Rios Granite, sculpting stone, shaping homes. Se habla español.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table, good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Save big money on your next project now at Menards. Don't let an outdated garage door define your home. Revamp your home's appearance with a new ideal garage door. Choose from our large in-stock selection or design your own using our free designer. Save big on ideal garage doors. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
All righty. It is time for us to, hold on a second. I think get things stopped over on 98 Gold. It is time for us to wrap things up for another fun time Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. Of course, we're doing things a little bit different today with End on a High Note.
Because of Holy Week.
Yes, because of Holy Week.
There's no one that could end us higher than God.
There you go. So Cheryl brings us Bible verses and has picked out special songs for us to end on.
Yeah. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 Victory today by Kirk Franklin, which is fun. I always love it. So listen to the lyrics, you know. And then if you don't catch the song, because yesterday's song, I got a bunch of DMs. I tried to get back to everybody that missed the name of it. It was called First Hymn, Hymn. And it was with Chris Tomlin and Ben Fielding. And the first hymn, this is supposedly the first hymn ever found. It was found in ruins, I think, in Egypt. And they think it's over 1,800 years old. So it's called First Hymn because it was considered the first hymn. So so it's a great song. So today's will be Kirk Franklin, 1, 2, 3 Victory. I love it.
And those that are watching us on YouTube and on Facebook, we have to cut you off because otherwise,
song.
They'll ding us for rights and stuff. So So, but you can hear it on WLQI and on 98 Gold. We can stream it on WLQI977.com and 981WIBN.com. Just can't do it on video. So
before we go into music, I just wanted to share a little bit of my favorite stuff, and so I always approach the Bible as if God's written this so that I'll be a healthy human being. And that I'll treat others right. I don't always do that. Just, so I do not look at the Bible self-righteously, if you will. I don't look at it as preachy to others, if you will. I look at it as preaching to me so that I stay on track. And I'm the kind of human being that hears, well done, my good and faithful servant, when I die. That's really I know it sounds horribly selfish, but those are the words I want to hear. I think it'd be really an unbelievable experience, to hear the master creator of the universe tell you that you did something good. So I get choked up thinking about it, but that's really what I'd like to hear. So I try to live my life that way. Sometimes I'm that way and sometimes I'm not. So anyway, one of my favorite Bible verses, which is actually painted in our kitchen, is, and my interpretation of it is this. So it's from Matthew 25. And Jesus is kind of talking about, for I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. So I could almost picture everybody going, huh? because I never had you over for food.
Right.
I haven't given you anything to eat or drink. I mean, some people could say that they did, but still, they didn't do all of these things that they were hearing him say. So they kind of went, huh, I never gave you to eat. And so then he goes into the least of these. So he essentially says, so the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, thirsty and gave you something to drink? La, 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 la. And he says, he says, when you did this for the least of these, you did this for me. So a lot of people think the least of these, because it's food and drink and stuff, they think of marginalized, vulnerable, overlooked, poor, hungry, thirsty. I always think it's relative, because when people are in need, then they're poor of that thing that they need. So I could be hungry. I'm not always hungry, thank God. But when I am hungry, I'm in need of food. So that I don't think it's just the marginalized, that, or vulnerable or overlooked, although those are clearly the most important segment of humanity that we need to give to, because we're that lucky and blessed ourselves. But it's really coming to say, when you do something for somebody that needs something, that could be anybody. There's a little old lady and she needs help across the street. She can't get across the street without your help. So you are helping her. And in my interpretation of this, and of course I'm not a pastor or anything. I did go to seminary, but that was when I was Jewish or whatever. But I believe you're literally walking Jesus across the street, because you're doing this for his children. And so when somebody is sick, or when somebody is in need, or when I always think to myself, how cool would it be that I've been given so much grace that now I get a chance, I get the opportunity to give something back, and it's considered like I'm doing it for Christ himself. I mean, I live for that kind of stuff. To be able, after being responsible for putting him on the cross with the sins that I've done, or the bad that I've done and chosen to do, that now I could show him some bit of gratitude by taking care of what is important to him. And that's anybody in need. So that's my favorite, one of my favorite Bible verses. I know I'm not probably supposed to say that I like one over the other, but I do. So I just wanted to share that today, and thought that when someone is sick and you're cooking a meal for them, when someone loses somebody and you're making meals for them, when you help somebody, when you give that $20, when you pay for someone's groceries, when you do good things in the world, that's who you're doing it for. And I think others would agree that will change your mindset into how important doing something, when you see it happening and you see that opportunity, don't look for it. Absolutely look for it, and don't miss out on it. So away we go.
Yeah. And this is once again
Kirk Franklin, 1-2-3 victory.
All right. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Hey, y'all, 1, 2, 3. Get up, we got victory.